Where is good morning?
ಎಲ್ಲಿ ತನಕ ಕೋಲ್ಗೇಟ್ ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಫ್ರೆಶ್ ಇಂದ ಬ್ರಷ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ನಿದ್ದೆ ಏನು ಬಿಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಇದರ ಕೋಲ್ಗೇಟ್ ಕ್ರಿಸ್ಟಲ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತದೆ ತಾಜಾ ಇಷ್ಟು ನೀವು ಹೋಗದಷ್ಟು. ಹೌದು ಕೋಲ್ಗೇಟ್ ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಫ್ರೆಶ್ ನಿದ್ದೆ ಉಳಿಸಿ ತಾಜಾದನ್ನು ಉಳಿಸಿ.
Hello, I'm Ramesh Aralikate. I have over 30 plus years of experience navigating the healthcare system, not as a Sir, but as a patient.
Each meal becomes a chance to explore an array of tastes and textures while making choices that support blood sugar management. This is not merely about restriction, it's about embracing vibrant, nourishing ingredients that complement the body's needs. The foundation of diabetes-friendly cooking begins with the colorful presence of leafy greens, rich in essential nutrients. Imagine plates adorned with vibrant spinach, kale, and collard greens glistening with olive oil, their tantalizing textures adding depth to every bite. These greens, low in carbs yet high in fiber, pave the way for healthier eating patterns. Layering them into salads or sautéing them with garlic presents opportunities for enticing flavors that uplift any meal. Incorporating berries into daily snacks or breakfast transforms the ordinary into the extraordinary. Imagine fresh blueberries spilling over a creamy bowl of yogurt, their sweetness radiating with every spoonful. As you relish the juicy pop of strawberries or raspberries, you're not just enjoying a treat, but fueling your body with antioxidants and vitamins that combat inflammation and support vitality. Fatty fish grace the week with their succulent profiles. Contemplating the aroma of grilled salmon or the rich texture of mackerel brings anticipation for a fulfilling dining experience. These fish, brimming with omega-3 fatty acids, blend seamlessly with whole grains and vegetables, creating wholesome dishes that nourish from within. Each bite reinforces heart health while embracing robust flavors that make healthy eating a delight. Unexpected ingredients like avocados and tomatoes surprise the palate while promoting well-being. Visualize scooping creamy avocado over whole grain toast, a sprinkle of seeds adding a delectable crunch. The incorporation of tomatoes, radiant and juicy, in hearty stews or fresh salads enhances meals without overwhelming carbohydrate counts. And the occasional indulgence of dark chocolate serves as a cherished dessert, bringing a sweet ending to flavorful days. As the week unfolds, the synergy between flavor and well-being reveals the joy of diabetes-friendly cooking. Each meal becomes a testament to the potential of nourishing choices that expedite health without sacrificing taste. Through resourceful recipes and a focus on whole foods, we can champion diabetes management while satisfying our cravings. Conclude each day with a sense of accomplishment and inspiration, eager to share and discover new recipes with a vibrant community. Vice. The content available in our YouTube videos or on our social media page like Instagram, Facebook, and X do not provide a diagnosis or other recommendation for treatment and are not a substitute for the professional judgment of a healthcare professional in diagnosis and treatment of any person or animal. We intend to provide educational information only.
Why does dessert always sound better after dinner? I think I messed up. Did someone hide all the cookies? If you're craving sweets, you're definitely not the only one. Let's be real. Sometimes you finish lunch or dinner and your brain screams, "Dessert, please." Instead of reaching for cake, try these 5 tasty, healthy swaps. First up, fruit. Bananas, apples, and mangoes are naturally sweet and give you a vitamin boost. Number 2, dark chocolate. Yep, the good stuff. Just stick to 70% cocoa or higher and keep it to a couple squares. Third, Greek yogurt with berries. Creamy, sweet, and packed with protein. Fourth, cinnamon roasted nuts. Crunchy, satisfying, and they kick cravings to the curb. Last but not least, frozen grapes. They're like little candy bites. Swap these in, and your sweet tooth and your health will thank you. Like, share, and subscribe for more easy health tips.
Skin tags and warts can signify deeper health issues, particularly viral activity and insulin resistance. While remedies like garlic and iodine may provide quick relief, addressing the underlying causes is crucial. Ignoring these signs can lead to more serious complications. By embracing a holistic approach that targets root issues alongside topical treatments, individuals can achieve lasting skin health and overall wellness. Like, share, and subscribe to our channel for regular updates.
Hello, I'm Ramesh Aralikatte. I have over 30 plus years of experience navigating the healthcare system, not as a doctor, but as a patient.
Heart disease is often perceived as a sudden crisis, yet cardiologists reveal a silent threat lurking in our daily routines. Everyday habits have the power to inflict long-term damage on cardiovascular health, endangering individuals of all ages and backgrounds. The heart doesn't discriminate between the youthful and the elderly. It is the gradual accumulation of poor lifestyle choices that often leads to dire consequences. Chronic sleep deprivation acts as a hidden saboteur, elevating stress hormones and blood pressure levels, all of which strain the heart. A rigorous study indicated that those who regularly sleep for 5 hours or fewer significantly increase their risk for congenital heart disease, compared to those indulging in 8 hours of restful sleep. Similarly, the modern obsession with screens, be it mobile phones or televisions, promotes a sedentary lifestyle that exacerbates obesity, heralding a greater risk of heart-related ailments that sneak up unceremoniously. Diet plays a critical role in heart health as well. Indulging in late-night snacking not only disrupts metabolism and raises insulin levels, but also paves the way for weight gain and cholesterol troubles. Meanwhile, excessive salt intake, often unnoticed through processed snacks and restaurant meals, can ruthlessly elevate blood pressure and cause arteries to harden over time, putting the heart at significant risk. Alongside this, a diet high in sugars and trans fats fosters inflammation and unhealthy cholesterol levels. In contrast, a low intake of fiber, fruits, and vegetables deprives the body of antioxidants necessary for heart protection. Physical inactivity stands as another sneaky adversary. Even those of normal weight may be blindsided by the adverse effects of a sedentary lifestyle, including poor lipid profiles and insulin resistance, contributing to plaque development in arteries. Cardiologists emphasize that even modest daily movements, such as walking, can significantly reduce cardiovascular risks. Finally, the burden of unmanaged chronic stress over time alters hormonal balance and raises blood pressure, while neglecting routine medical checkups can obscure early warning signs like high blood pressure and cholesterol issues, preventing timely intervention. By recognizing these unassuming daily habits and making conscious adjustments, individuals can restore their heart health, empowering themselves to live longer, healthier lives. Like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel for regular updates.
All about healthcare, diabetics, nutrition, walking, etc.
I'm sure you've heard the buzz about castor oil. But is it really a skincare game changer? Let's break down what it can do for you. Castor oil has been used for over 4,000 years, and it's packed with a rare compound called ricinoleic acid, something no other plant has. That's what gives it those famous healing powers, from fading scars and smoothing wrinkles to helping hair grow back thicker and fuller. But here's the secret. You have to use the right kind, organic, cold-pressed, and hexane-free. And consistency matters. Apply it 3 times a week for at least a month to see real results. Want a boost? Try it after an ice bath facial, or mix with magnesium oil for sore joints. Stay patient. Real healing takes time. Like, share, and subscribe for more easy skincare tips. This is why you need easy vegan breakfast to help manage diabetes. Balanced, delicious, and simple. Let's get into it. First up, chia seed pudding, packed with fiber, protein, and healthy fats to keep your blood sugar steady. Next, swap your toast for baked sweet potato slices, topped with avocado, nut butter, or berries for a fiber-filled boost. Want something hearty? A breakfast Buddha bowl with veggies, chickpeas, and tofu offers tons of nutrients and keeps you full. Scrambled tofu with spinach, mushrooms, and tomatoes on whole grain bread delivers a satisfying, balanced meal. Or prep overnight oats with cinnamon and top with nuts or seeds for sustained energy. Finally, try a vegan smoothie with berries, plant protein, and flax or chia seeds for a quick, nutritious start. Like, share, and subscribe for more diabetes-friendly eats.
I bet you didn't know your mood could mess with your blood sugar. Why aren't more people talking about this? Let's make stress work for us, not against us. When you're stressed, your body releases hormones like cortisol. Yep, the fight or flight stuff. That pushes extra sugar into your blood, which is bad news if you have diabetes. So, what can you do? First, Move your body. Even a short walk helps. Second, try meditation or simple breathing exercises to calm your mind. Third, jot down your feelings in a journal. It actually helps. Fourth, check out helpful apps like Clinio for daily support. And finally, find a hobby that gets you moving and smiling. Try these out and remember, stress less, feel better. Hit like and subscribe for more easy tips.
Managing diabetes effectively requires a focus on diet, and incorporating specific foods can significantly help in maintaining stable blood sugar levels. Whole grains stand out as an essential choice for diabetics. They are packed with fiber and nutrients that slow down digestion, allowing for gradual absorption of sugars into the bloodstream. Quinoa, brown rice, barley, and oats serve as excellent options that positively impact one's glycemic control and satisfy hunger without sudden spikes in glucose levels. Another crucial inclusion is green leafy vegetables such as spinach and kale. These nutrient-dense foods are low in calories and can be enjoyed raw to maximize their health benefits. Starting meals with salads or other greens ensures a good intake of vitamins and minerals that promote overall health while supporting blood sugar regulation. Alongside greens, a selection of nuts like almonds and walnuts plays a vital role. These healthy fats can improve blood sugar levels and contribute to reducing inflammation when consumed regularly, making them an ideal snack or addition to meals. Dairy, such as Greek yogurt, is an excellent choice due to its low glycemic index and high protein content. It provides a satiating option that lasts longer and supports digestive health. Garlic and cinnamon are two powerful additions that not only flavor dishes, but also enhance insulin release and lower blood sugar levels. These daily staples can help keep the blood glucose levels in check and add zest to meals without unnecessary calories. Various condiments can also be beneficial in diabetes management. Apple cider vinegar, known for its capacity to lower blood glucose post-meal, promotes effective insulin function. Beans and legume varieties provide ample fiber and protein, contributing to sustained fullness and fewer carb cravings throughout the day. Not to forget, berries like strawberries and blueberries act as antioxidant powerhouses, improving insulin sensitivity and offering delightful flavors as snacks or in desserts. Finally, integrating eggs and fatty fish into your meals supports heart health, vital for those managing diabetes. Eggs bolster HDL cholesterol and reduce inflammation, while fatty fish packed with omega-3s, such as salmon and mackerel, provide significant health benefits. The combination provides a well-rounded diet that not only nurtures, but effectively aids the battle against diabetes, making every bite count for a healthier tomorrow. Ramesh Aralikate does not provide medical advice. The content available in our YouTube videos or on our social media page like Instagram, Facebook, and X do not provide a diagnosis or other recommendation for treatment and are not a substitute for the professional judgment of a healthcare professional in diagnosis and treatment of any person or animal. We intend to provide educational information only. Always seek the advice of a physician or other qualified healthcare provider with any questions you have regarding a diabetic treatment and condition.
My journey with diabetes began over 20 years ago. It was a time filled with questions and some uncertainty. The diagnosis arrived not as a sudden shock, but as a slow realization that my body was changing. I remember feeling a mix of concern and curiosity. How would this change my life? What did I need to do to stay healthy? This was the start of a long path, a path of discovery about my own health. It was a challenge, but I decided to face it head on. I knew that understanding this condition was the first and most important step I could take. I wanted to learn everything I could, not just to manage it, but to truly master it. The early days involved a steep learning curve. I had to become a student of my own body, paying close attention to every little signal it sent me. I learned to check my blood sugar levels and understand what the numbers meant. It wasn't just about avoiding high sugar readings, it was about finding a stable, healthy balance throughout the day. This meant understanding how food, activity, and even stress affected me. It felt like solving a complex puzzle, where I was both the player and the board. Each day brought new information and a deeper understanding of the intricate dance between lifestyle and blood glucose. The journey was not always easy, but every challenge was an opportunity to learn more. Over the years, my perspective shifted dramatically. I stopped seeing diabetes as a limitation. Instead, I began to see it as a powerful motivator for a healthier life. It pushed me to make choices I might have otherwise ignored. It encouraged me to eat better, move more, and be more mindful of my overall well-being. This condition became my personal health coach, constantly reminding me of the importance of self-care. It taught me discipline and resilience. I realized that managing diabetes was not about restriction, but about making positive, informed choices that benefited my entire body, not just my blood sugar levels. This 2-decade journey has been one of continuous adaptation and growth. It has taught me the incredible resilience of the human body and the power of knowledge. I learned that with the right approach, it is possible to live a full, vibrant, and healthy life with diabetes. It's not a sprint, it is definitely a marathon. The key is to stay engaged, stay curious, and never stop learning about your own health. My story is a testament to the idea that you can take control of this condition. You can transform it from a daily burden into a reason to build a stronger, healthier version of yourself. When I was first diagnosed, medication became an essential part of my daily routine. I started with metformin, a common and effective drug that helps the body use insulin more efficiently. It was a reliable ally in my initial efforts to get my blood sugar under control. For many years, this was enough to keep my levels stable, as long as I was careful with my diet and activity. However, our bodies change over time, and what works today might not work as well tomorrow. As the years went on, my doctor and I noticed we needed a bit more help to keep things in check. This is a normal part of the diabetes journey for many people. We decided to add another medication to my plan. This new medicine worked in a different way, helping my pancreas produce a bit more insulin when I ate. Combining these two medicines gave me better control than either one could alone. This taught me a valuable lesson. Managing diabetes is a dynamic process. It requires regular check-ins and being open to adjusting your treatment plan. It's not about failure. It's about adapting to your body's changing needs. Working closely with my doctor, we found a combination that suited me perfectly, helping me maintain excellent control for many more years. Of course, medicine is only one part of the puzzle. I quickly learned that regular exercise is just as important, if not more so. Movement is medicine. I make it a non-negotiable part of my day. I particularly enjoy brisk walking and high-intensity interval training, or HIIT. A brisk 30-minute walk after a meal can do wonders for my post-meal blood sugar levels. On other days, I will do short bursts of intense exercise like sprinting for 30 seconds and then resting. This type of activity is incredibly effective at improving insulin sensitivity, meaning my body needs less insulin to do its job. The key to exercise is finding something you enjoy and can stick with. It doesn't have to be running a marathon. It could be dancing, cycling, gardening, or even vigorous housework. The goal is to get your heart rate up and use your muscles. I make it a habit, just like brushing my teeth. This consistency has been fundamental to my long-term success. The combination of the right medication and a commitment to daily movement has been the cornerstone of my strategy. It's a powerful duo that has allowed me to live well and feel great for over 20 years. Food is a powerful tool in managing diabetes, and learning what to eat was a game changer for me. Early on, I was told to simply avoid sugar, but I soon realized it was more nuanced than that. The most important change I made was adopting a lower carbohydrate Mediterranean-style diet. This way of eating is rich in vegetables, healthy fats, and good quality protein. I fill my plate with leafy greens, colorful peppers, broccoli, and courgettes. These are packed with fiber and nutrients, but have very little impact on my blood sugar. It's about eating real, unprocessed food as much as possible, which nourishes my body from the inside out. Healthy fats became my friend, not my enemy. I include things like olive oil, nuts, seeds, and avocados in my daily meals. These fats not only provide energy, but also help me feel full and satisfied, which reduces cravings for sugary snacks. I also focus on protein from sources like fish, chicken, eggs, and legumes. Protein helps to stabilize blood sugar levels and is essential for maintaining muscle mass, which is particularly important as we get older. A typical lunch for me might be a large salad with grilled salmon, drizzled with olive oil and sprinkled with seeds. It's delicious, filling, and keeps my glucose levels steady. One of my simplest and most effective tips is to always read food labels. You would be surprised at how much hidden sugar is in so-called healthy foods, like low-fat yogurts or pasta sauces. I learned to look at the carbohydrates of which sugars line to understand the real impact a food would have. This simple habit helps me make smarter choices in the supermarket. I also plan my meals for the week ahead. This takes the guesswork out of eating and ensures I always have healthy options on hand, making it less likely that I'll reach for something convenient but unhealthy when I'm hungry. Staying hydrated is another crucial piece of my daily plan. I drink plenty of water throughout the day. Sometimes, When we think we are hungry, we are actually just thirsty. Water helps the kidneys flush out excess sugar and keeps everything in my body running smoothly. My approach to food isn't about deprivation, it's about abundance. I focus on all the wonderful, delicious foods I can eat. This positive mindset makes healthy eating a joy, not a chore. It's a sustainable way of life that has kept me healthy and in control for 2 decades. Managing a long-term condition like diabetes is not something you should do alone. Building a strong relationship with my doctor and healthcare team has been absolutely vital. I see my doctor not as an authority figure who gives me orders, but as a partner in my health journey. We work together. I go to my appointments prepared with my blood sugar logs, a list of questions, and any observations I have made about my health. This allows us to have a productive conversation and make decisions as a team. This collaborative approach makes me feel empowered and responsible for my own care. Being a good patient means being an engaged patient. My doctor has often complimented me on how well prepared I am. She once told me, "You make my job easy because you know your body so well and you come ready to work with me." This kind of feedback is incredibly encouraging. It reinforces the idea that by taking an active role, I am not only helping myself, but also helping my doctor provide the best possible care. I listen carefully to her advice, but I also share my own experiences and preferences. This two-way communication has been the foundation of our successful partnership for many years. This journey has taught me to be my own best advocate. You are the expert on your own body. If something doesn't feel right, or if a treatment isn't working for you, it is so important to speak up. Don't be afraid to ask questions until you understand. Don't hesitate to discuss your concerns. A good healthcare professional will respect your input and work with you to find a solution that fits your life. Your voice matters in your own healthcare. This proactive stance has helped me navigate changes in my condition and treatment plan with confidence over the past 20 years. For anyone living with diabetes, my advice is this: you are in the driver's seat. Your journey may be long, but you have the power to control its direction. Embrace the knowledge, build your support team, and celebrate every small victory. Learn from the challenges and never lose hope. With dedication and the right mindset, you can not only manage your diabetes, but thrive with it. It is a journey of 1,000 steps, and each one you take towards better health is a step towards a stronger, more vibrant you. You can do this.
I will never skip my daily walk after learning this about diabetes. Exposing the simple secret to better blood sugar control. Let's break it down. Walking every day is one of the easiest and most powerful ways to manage diabetes. When you walk, your body uses more sugar for energy, which helps lower your blood sugar levels even after just one walk. It also makes your body more sensitive to insulin, so your cells can use it better. Just 10 to 15 minutes after meals can help prevent those sugar spikes. Experts say aim for 30 minutes a day, but you can split it up. Every bit counts. And the benefits don't stop there. Walking helps with weight, boosts your mood, and protects your heart. So, grab those comfy shoes and start moving. Your body will thank you. Like, comment, and subscribe for more tips.
ABCDE और थोड़ा F भी लगा सकते हैं हम।
ऐसा होता है ना कि जो चीज आपको मना है आपको वही लेने का मन करता है। तो क्योंकि डायबिटीज में शुगर खाना मना होता है तो उन्हीं लोगों को सबसे ज्यादा डेजर्ट खाने का मन करता है।
Yes, very true.
तो अगर उन्हें कोई सेफली डेजर्ट खाना हो बिना किसी गिल्ट के तो कुछ ऑप्शन है उनके पास।
मैं तो हमेशा ये बोलता हूँ कि डायबिटिक पेशेंट्स को इनफैक्ट डेजर्ट देनी चाहिए। एवरीडे वो शुगर बेटर कंट्रोल में आता है। जहाँ पे सेटिस्फैक्शन है वहाँ पे हैप्पीनेस है, जहाँ पे हैप्पीनेस है वहाँ पे सुख है, और जहाँ पे सुख है वहाँ पे डायबिटीज या फिर शुगर है ही नहीं।
आज का ये पूरा एपिसोड डायबिटीज रिवर्सल के बारे में है। अगर आप या आपके सर्कल में किसी को भी डायबिटीज है और उसे रिवर्स करना चाहते हैं तो इस पॉडकास्ट के बाद आपको कुछ भी और सुनने या जानने की जरूरत नहीं है। पूरे दिन आपको किस तरह की डाइट लेनी है, रोटी सही है या राइस, चाय सही है या कॉफी।
You need to watch this if you're looking for easy ways to manage your blood sugar. Simple food swaps can make a big difference. Let's check out 5 foods that can help. First up, okra. It's full of fiber and antioxidants, which helps slow sugar absorption and support insulin sensitivity. Next, leafy greens like spinach and kale, low in carbs but high in fiber and magnesium to improve blood sugar control. Sprinkle on some cinnamon. It may boost insulin sensitivity and lower fasting blood sugar. Snack on nuts and seeds such as almonds or chia. They're packed with healthy fats and fiber to steady your blood sugar. Lastly, try pumpkin. It's low on the glycemic index and rich in fiber and antioxidants. Remember, always talk to your doctor before making changes. Like and subscribe for more health tips. Uncover the hidden connection between diabetes and thyroid disease. Ready to get your mind blown? Over 400 million people have diabetes, and millions more face thyroid issues. But what's the link? It's all about hormones. Thyroid hormones regulate metabolism, directly impacting blood sugar control. If your thyroid's off, managing diabetes becomes tougher. And guess what? Diabetes can mess with your thyroid too. Here's a wild stat. People with diabetes are more likely to have thyroid problems, and vice versa. So it's crucial to screen for both. Managing one condition can actually help the other. Got a personal story about diabetes or thyroid disease? Drop it in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe for more eye-opening health facts.
You need to hear this if you're diabetic or worried about blood sugar. Your workout schedule might matter even more than you think. Here's why evening exercise is a game changer. A brand new study found that exercising in the evening, between 6 p.m. and midnight, can lower your blood sugar more than morning workouts. This is huge for anyone at risk for type 2 diabetes or struggling with insulin resistance. The research showed evening exercise reduced insulin resistance by up to 25%. Try mixing aerobic moves like walking or cycling with a little strength training for the best results. And don't stress, any movement is better than none, but if you can, aim for those evening sessions. Small changes, big impact.
Think you can go 90 days without sugar? Here's why it's worth a try. The first few days are the toughest. You might get headaches, mood swings, and cravings. Your brain is missing that sugar rush. But hang in there. After a couple of weeks, you'll notice more stable energy, better sleep, and even clearer skin. Your taste buds reset, so fruits start to taste sweeter. By day 90, most people see weight loss, especially around the belly, and feel less hungry for junk food. Your blood sugar and insulin levels improve, your risk for diseases like diabetes goes down, and even your teeth thank you. Remember, you're avoiding added sugars, not all carbs. Stay hydrated, eat plenty of protein and fiber, and get enough sleep to make it easier. Like, share, and subscribe for more healthy tips.
Why are people with diabetes up to 4 times more likely to get frozen shoulder? It's not just bad luck. Science has some answers. Frozen shoulder or adhesive capsulitis happens when your shoulder gets stiff and painful. And if you have diabetes, your chances of getting it are much higher. Here's why. High blood sugar can stick to your collagen, the stuff that keeps your joints moving smoothly, making it stiff and less flexible. Diabetes also causes inflammation and damages tiny blood vessels, meaning less blood flow and slower healing in your shoulder. Over time, all this adds up to a higher risk of your shoulder freezing. Good blood sugar control might help lower this risk, so keep working with your doctor. Want more easy tips to manage your diabetes? Hit like, share, and subscribe for regular updates.
For 3 years, my annual health checkup told the same story. HbA1c 6.0. I was on the edge pre-diabetic, but I didn't take it seriously. Why? My fasting blood sugar and post-meal blood sugar were fine. No one in my family had ever had diabetes. Does anyone even get diabetes before 30? But then, everything changed after I started working on a diabetes project. I started reading about insulin resistance. Once you cross that line, it's very hard to reverse diabetes. That's when I decided, enough is enough, I need to act. First, I learned about nutrition, lifestyle, and things that raise blood sugar. Instead of counting calories, I focused on glycemic load, how a food affects your blood sugar. I changed my eating window. I only ate from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. I changed the order of eating first fiber, then protein, and finally carbohydrates. I started drinking 3-4 liters of water daily. Exercise? At least 3 times a week. Not tough workouts, just consistent movement. After 5 months, I lost 4 kilograms and my HbA1c dropped to 5.9. Now it's steady at 5.5. No shortcuts, just small healthy steps every day. These kinds of problems don't appear overnight. Medications like metformin aren't the main thing. Low carbs, high fiber, protein, healthy fats. The less medication you need, the better. Start now, be consistent, and your body will thank you.
Hello, I'm Ramesh Aralikatte. I have over 30 plus years of experience navigating the healthcare system, not as a doctor, but as a patient.
When we think about diabetes, we often focus on blood sugar and insulin. We might think about diet, exercise, and managing our weight. Yet there is a crucial part of our body that is profoundly affected by this condition, often working silently in the background until problems become serious. I'm talking about our kidneys. These two small bean-shaped organs are some of the hardest workers in our system, and their health is intricately tied to how well we manage our diabetes. This connection is not something to be frightened of, but rather something to understand and respect. Knowledge is power, and knowing how these two are linked is the very first step towards a long and healthy life, even with a diabetes diagnosis. Our kidneys are truly remarkable biological filters. Imagine a sophisticated purification system that works non-stop, every single minute of every day. Their main job is to clean our blood. They sift through about 180 liters of blood daily, removing waste products and excess fluid, which are then turned into urine. But that's not all they do. These clever organs also help to control our blood pressure, produce hormones that keep our bones strong, and even signal our bodies to make red blood cells. They are essential for maintaining a stable, healthy balance within our bodies. Without them functioning properly, toxins would build up, and our entire system would quickly start to struggle under the strain of the imbalance. Now, let's bring diabetes back into the picture. Diabetes, particularly when blood sugar levels are consistently high, puts an enormous strain on this delicate filtering system. Think of it like trying to pour thick, sugary syrup through a very fine coffee filter instead of water. Over time, the filter would become clogged and damaged. Similarly, high blood sugar forces the kidneys to work much harder to filter the blood. This extra workload can, over many years, lead to significant damage to the tiny blood vessels and filtering units inside the kidneys. This process is often completely silent, with no obvious symptoms in the early stages, which is why it is so important to be proactive. The link between these two conditions is unfortunately very common. In fact, studies show that about 1 in 3 adults with diabetes will develop some form of kidney disease. This condition is often called diabetic kidney disease or diabetic nephropathy. It is one of the more serious long-term complications of both type 1 and type 2 diabetes. The good news is that this is not an inevitable outcome. By understanding this hidden connection and taking the right steps, you can significantly reduce your risk and keep these vital organs healthy for many years to come. It all begins with managing your diabetes effectively, which in turn protects your hardworking kidneys. So, how exactly does high blood sugar cause this damage? It's a slow, gradual process that happens deep within the microscopic structures of the kidneys. The main filtering units are called nephrons, and each kidney contains about 1 million of them. Each nephron has a tiny filter called a glomerulus, which is rich in tiny blood vessels. When your blood sugar is high, it makes these small blood vessels work overtime. This initial overwork can actually make the kidneys filter too much blood. For a while, this doesn't seem to cause a problem, but this sustained high-pressure work eventually begins to wear down the delicate filters, causing them to become scarred and less efficient over time. This scarring process is known as glomerulosclerosis. As the filters become damaged, they start to leak. One of the first signs of this leakage is the appearance of a protein called albumin in the urine. A healthy kidney would keep this protein in the blood, so finding it in the urine is a clear red flag that something is not right. This is why your doctor will regularly test your urine for albumin. This stage, known as microalbuminuria, is an early warning sign. If the damage continues, more and more albumin leaks out, and the kidney's ability to clean the blood properly starts to decline. It's a quiet process, but a very serious one that unfolds over years. Alongside this direct damage to the filters, high blood sugar also contributes to high blood pressure. These two conditions often go hand in hand, creating a dangerous cycle for the kidneys. High blood pressure puts even more stress on the blood vessels throughout the body, including the delicate ones inside the kidneys. This added pressure can accelerate the damage that high blood sugar is already causing, making the situation much worse. It's like a double assault on these vital organs. Managing both blood sugar and blood pressure is therefore absolutely essential for anyone with diabetes who wants to protect their long-term kidney health and well-being. The most frightening part of this process is that in the early to middle stages, you are unlikely to feel any different. You won't feel pain or discomfort as your kidneys slowly lose their function. Symptoms such as swelling in the legs, fatigue, or a poor appetite often only appear when the kidney damage is quite advanced and significant function has already been lost. By the time you feel sick, the problem may have become very serious, potentially leading to chronic kidney disease. This is why regular checkups with your doctor are not just a suggestion, they are a critical part of your defense, allowing you to catch the problem before it becomes irreversible. The prospect of kidney disease can sound daunting, but I want to assure you that you have a great deal of control. Protecting your kidneys is fundamentally about good diabetes management. The single most important action you can take is to keep your blood sugar levels within your target range as consistently as possible. This reduces the strain on your kidney filters day in and day out. Work closely with your healthcare team to understand your blood sugar targets and learn how your diet, physical activity, and medications all work together to achieve them. Consistent monitoring at home, using a glucose meter, gives you the real-time feedback you need to stay on track and make informed decisions. Your diet plays a starring role in this protective effort. A kidney-friendly diet often means being mindful of your protein, potassium, phosphorus, and sodium intake, especially if you already have some signs of kidney damage. However, for prevention, the focus is on a healthy, balanced diet that helps control blood sugar and blood pressure. This means plenty of vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains, while limiting processed foods, sugary drinks, and excessive salt. Reducing salt is particularly important as it can help lower your blood pressure, giving your kidneys a much-needed break from the constant pressure. Think of it as choosing the best quality fuel for your body's engine. Regular physical activity is another powerful tool in your arsenal. Exercise helps your body use insulin more effectively, which in turn helps to lower your blood sugar levels. It also plays a huge role in managing blood pressure and maintaining a healthy weight, both of which are crucial for kidney health. Aim for around 150 minutes of moderate intensity activity, like brisk walking, swimming, or cycling each week. It doesn't have to be a marathon. Even short bursts of activity add up. Find something you enjoy, as you are far more likely to stick with it. It's a brilliant way to manage your diabetes and protect your entire body. Finally, you must work as a team with your doctor and follow your prescribed treatment plan. This includes taking your diabetes medications exactly as directed. Some people may also be prescribed specific medicines, like ACE inhibitors or ARBs, to help lower blood pressure and provide an extra layer of protection for the kidneys, even if their blood pressure isn't high. And of course, if you smoke, stopping is one of the best things you can do. Smoking damages blood vessels and can make kidney disease worse. Regular checkups, including blood and urine tests, are your early warning system, so never skip them. It is easy to feel overwhelmed by the potential complications of diabetes, but I want to end on a message of hope and empowerment. The story of your health is not yet written, and you are the primary author. While it is true that diabetes increases the risk of kidney problems, it is by no means a certainty. The progression from healthy kidneys to kidney disease is not a rapid slide, but a slow walk, and you have the power to change direction at any point along the way. Every healthy meal you choose, every walk you take, and every time you take your medication as prescribed, you are actively defending your kidneys. Think of it this way. The very same actions that help you manage your diabetes are the exact same actions that protect your kidneys. There is no separate, complicated plan you need to follow. Good diabetes care is good kidney care. By focusing on keeping your blood sugar and blood pressure in a healthy range, you are providing your entire body with the best possible conditions to thrive. This proactive approach not only shields your kidneys, but also protects your heart, your eyes, and your nerves. It is a holistic strategy where every positive action creates a ripple effect of benefits throughout your system. Never underestimate the power of small, consistent changes. You do not need to overhaul your entire life overnight. Start with one small goal, such as adding a 10-minute walk to your daily routine or cutting out sugary drinks. Once that becomes a habit, add another small goal. These incremental steps build on each other, creating powerful momentum over time that leads to significant, lasting improvements in your health. Celebrate your successes along the way, no matter how small they seem. Each one is a victory in your journey towards lifelong wellness and is a testament to your commitment. I encourage you to be an active participant in your healthcare. Ask questions, share your concerns, and seek support when you need it. You are not alone on this journey. Your healthcare team, your family, and communities of others living with diabetes are all valuable resources. I would love to hear from you. What are the small steps you are taking to protect your health? What questions do you have? Sharing our stories and learning from one another can be incredibly powerful. Remember, with the right knowledge and consistent effort, you can live a long, vibrant, and healthy life, with your kidneys working well for years to come.
Most people know high cholesterol or smoking can cause strokes, but chronic stress is a hidden risk. Long-term stress triggers hormones like cortisol and adrenaline, raising blood pressure and inflammation. Over time, this damages blood vessels and increases your risk of stroke. Managing stress with healthy habits can protect your brain and heart. Don't ignore stress. Take care of your health. Like, share, and subscribe for more tips.
If your snack is making your blood sugar spike, you're missing out on guava. Diabetics, this fruit might be your new best friend. Here's why. Guava is a nutrition powerhouse, packed with vitamin C, fiber, and antioxidants. But here's the real deal. Guava has a low glycemic index, so it won't spike your blood sugar like some other fruits. Research shows that guava can help regulate blood sugar levels and even improve insulin sensitivity. Plus, its fiber slows down sugar absorption, making blood sugar management a bit easier. You can eat it fresh, sip on guava leaf tea, or toss it in a salad. So, if you're looking for tasty ways to support your diabetes journey, guava is definitely worth a try. Like and follow for more diabetes-friendly food tips.
Stop swearing off desserts. Do this instead. Yes, you can enjoy sweets with diabetes, but there's a catch. You don't have to ban sweets from your life just because you have diabetes. The trick? It's all about moderation and smart planning. Eating a small sweet treat every day is possible, but you've got to keep an eye on your total carbs. Think of it like a budget. You can spend a little on sweets, but you'll have to cut back somewhere else. Big portions or frequent munching. That's what sends your blood sugar on a roller coaster ride. So, count your carbs, watch your portions, and talk to your doctor or dietitian about what works for you. Remember, a little sweetness can fit into your life. Just keep it balanced. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more sweet tips.
Exploring Indian street food doesn't have to mean surrendering to unhealthy choices. Instead, discover a vibrant array of flavors that cater to both your taste and health. Take Bel Puri, a delightful medley of puffed rice, fresh vegetables, and tangy tamarind, offering a crunchy,